I think before we do anything, I think I want to quickly put healer on, as we don't... There's not anything I want to have on at the moment, and, well... the only things I do want we can't get right now because we're waiting for something else. But yeah, last episode we got a decent chunk of the way down to Yarrow's Doomsday device, and this episode we will get there, I suppose. You could just put it. Although this one, I think, kind of followed the trend of be just a little bit more casual. Also, because this is a new recording session and I am somewhat aware of what I did last episode, or like the last few episodes, I do know the situation of how I'm going to handle hook, line, and sinker, but ooh, okay, I cannot reach over there. Okay, that can. I kind of want to see what's over here. Yeah. Because I am aware of how I want to deal with hook, line, and sinker. I'm gonna keep that in mind, and I'm gonna keep that in mind, but I won't do that this episode, as I just want to be aware of just how many achievements I'm gonna be getting this episode alone, because I have up to episode 12 edited, and because of how close we got, because I am somewhat aware of how close we got to a few achievements, I'm not entirely sure where I stand on them exactly. For example, the one for completing 20 caves, I definitely get the feeling that I got that last episode, and then because we are one achievement or one artifact away from getting another achievement, it's kind of like I don't want this episode just to be chock full of achievements, to be fair. Although that being said, I did actually have like a look back just to see how close we are to completing, or like to getting there, and we are, or like okay, cool. I just like really now noticed that we are a good chunk of the way to a lot of them. Like I want to say, for example, we are one achievement, or like one upgrade away from maxing out our thingy thing, bag, and I want to say for the most part we have to wait, or like for a lot of the other ones we have to wait for or we have to like reach level 14, and even then that is another achievement in and of itself, like that sort of thing. So like I think I want to say that in just a few episodes the achievements are going to come rolling down. Although then again, like that kind of does make me worried just a little bit, because I don't entirely know how many more episodes it's going to take for us to get through the initial playthrough. Especially with what I have planned, like what I had planned for this. Because like, I want to say that if getting all the secrets doesn't, or doesn't take up most of the time, getting 10k is definitely going to do that. So that is definitely interesting, and how close are we? We are right the fuck there, although I want to say it's not a clear path over there. I want to say there's a cave, like a cave system. And did I go too low? Like what? Okay, yeah, we do have to go through a cave first. Probably over here. I definitely would want to go heal. Actually, I might go up and do that because our bag is pretty much full. So just is this where we need to go? No, I'm not entirely sure. Also, just while it is kind of on my mind, it just like I looked back on it and it's like, when exactly was my last like short LP? I thought about it, and I'm kind of in the mood to do a shorter Let's Play, but the thing is, everything I've got planned, or I'm thinking about doing, is on the longer side, or if not that, about I would like estimate around like 20 to 30 episodes when like I really want to do something like not even like 10 or something. What do we get for maxing out the pickaxe? Actually, we don't. Is there gonna be a tier 8 or a tier 9 after this? Because I mean, we've got the money. But I think I might go for the Assistance of Mercy and this. And then next time we come up, I'll go get that. Yeah. Although that being said, there is like one thing I am planning on doing that would fit that bill. It's just that it is going to take a bit on the production side, as it's not going to be normal. Like, I mean, I definitely don't mind doing the longer ones. It's just that because of I guess production is slow, just because of like what I've had, like what has happened in my personal life. It's just like like being stuck on the same like Let's Play just for months on end, when like really it would have been like just a single month. Just like like that part is kind of annoying, but yeah, whatever. Also, I definitely want to say that I think this is definitely going to be more in mind at the end of this. I definitely would mention this again, but there, may as well mention it now. I'm thinking that once we finish the initial playthrough of this, I might take like a little bit of a break from this, just so I can make a nail out a main channel video just for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely gonna make not having the jetpack for that is gonna be annoying. Okay. So like really nothing here? I mean, it makes sense. So one down, 3 to go. That actually felt oddly satisfying. Now we're talking. Did you feel that, fan? Maybe, I don't know. Felt like a tremor. Let's go and trash the other devices. We shall do that, but I'm thinking now that we've got the first out of the 3, I might just go back up and do a little bit of spring cleaning here in Yarrow, just because I think because of the path we just rushed through, there's gonna be a bit that I think I missed. Let's take a different look at that. Okay, yeah, 73%. Does actually look a lot like a secret that we missed. Like, okay, there we go. There's an artifact. Is that gonna be the magical 20 or 25? Okay. Wait a minute. Does that mean I could have just gone through the other ones? Or gone through that one in, thingy thing? Not entirely sure, but, well. Also, I think, again, before I do get to the third Doomsday device, I'm thinking that I will kind of just go through and try and get, like, a lot of the, choices that we missed. Not treasures, the, resources that we missed. Just because I definitely get the feeling that getting all of them, or like most of them, is definitely going to be like really helpful to getting the 10k. Also, on that fact, as I was editing that episode, and I'm actually really surprised I didn't notice it, but it seems like there's a marker for when you have reached the 2.5k and the 10k, as Barnacle himself will have some, will have a unique dialogue box that I kind of skipped over. I mean, I guess a good thing is that okay, I definitely hear something around here. I'm not entirely sure if it's like here or like what. But it's somewhere. It wouldn't be there, would it? I mean, to be fair, that would be, like, that does look like the most obvious. Okay, yeah, there we go. Point I was trying to get to. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. So the game does have an in-way track of knowing how much you have. And it seems like the bonuses count as I got it. Oh, we got the unique dialogue before I reached the thing. Just gonna leave that be. Where's the? Okay, it's down there. Let's just go down there. I would feel content editing. Yeah, right. Getting back to finishing the point. Rather. Yeah. Because the bonuses do count in the amount, I think what I'm gonna do is just leave it as is, because I get the feeling that there's going to be more than 10k in, or there's gonna be more than 10k just around. That makes sense. Okay, so that definitely makes me think that there's going to be... Oh, this is going to be really helpful in getting the 10k quickly. Or I'm hoping it's just a convenience thing and not just a thing of you need to use this in order to get it. So let's go back here. Because something I noticed in editing, again, with the beginning section of Yarrow, is that there's a thing here I missed. I really hope that by the time by the time it gets to the Impossible Dream, or time to doing the Impossible Dream, I at least then have a lot of the knowledge of this game just unlock. Cause like, oh boy, that's gonna be an issue if I just don't for some reason. So why did I? Okay. Yeah. You know what, yeah, as I just randomly dig around, just to mention a few things, okay, you're there, and annoying. Yeah, I've read the next volume of the next book in Skullduggery Pleasant, and oh boy, I've got some opinions. Oh, I've got some thoughts about Until the End, Dead or Alive, because oh boy, what they did with it, or what Derek did with it, oh boy. Like one thing, kind of on like the face of it, I'm not really a huge fan of the fact that they introduced time travel to it, but then again, because it's not time travel in the usual sense, it's just time travel via astral projection, that I get the feeling like that I'm kind of okay with, just because it's kind of stated that only a select few sorcerers can actually do that. In fact, I think it's limited. From what I can read in it, it's limited to the Child of the Ancients. Only they can do that, and I want to say that even then it was under no, yeah, I was gonna say even then it was under like special situation, but not so much, only because they had the whole thing of widening up the source of magic. It's like, no, but that was only temporary. So I suppose like a little bit of a spoiler for it, but like, oh man, I'm like really not a fan of what they did at the end, because oh boy, it's like they just had to break up, or Derek just had to break up Millie and Val. Just why? Also the whole thing of Cadaver Cane, which I'll just mention, I'm not entirely sure what I feel about, or like how I feel about the whole thing of the like new villain sort of arc that they're going in at this moment. Like at least what I feel like they're going with. Only because Abyssiuna is kind of like set up to be like the new main antagonist, even if there wasn't really one per se, or one in the forefront. Just the fact that she gets disposed of, and then I want to say the whole King of the Darklands thing is kind of just pushed to the side. Definitely feels just a little bit weird to me. Although I guess that being said, even in the first saga, there wasn't really an overarching villain. Not really. Although, I guess that being said, also, actually. I think I'll come back to that later, because that is... I really want to hold my tongue on this, because, oh boy. Also, we are just about to die. Okay, cool. There is a... There, it's gonna be like... Just really hope that, we can get it sooner. Oh, sooner rather than later. Ugh. Although, yeah, I guess kind of like the arc that they is set up in the beginning, in the first arc, is that Valkyrie will kind of do what was kind of a reckless, uncontrollable force, and from the sounds of it, Valkyrie herself is the new overarching villain, although that being said, Creed was kind of at that point for like the longest time, like is at the point now. I really want to read until the end, although that being said, it sucks that the bookstore I rented to get Dead or Alive just didn't have it at the time. Just all this tension I have, just waiting, could be over. I just got lucky with that one thing. Although that being said, like the one thing I do kind of like what they did with Until the End is that kind of like this time, any prophecies or like any omens or whatever, no matter what they do, they can't change it. Whereas last time, like, they could change it. Like, they couldn't really stop it, but they could change like some events of it from happening, like that sort of thing. But no, in this one, it's kind of like, no matter what you do, the bad future is always going to happen. And that I want to say is really interesting. Ooh, okay. Is that a above or below thing? Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. Wait. I might mess around here for a little bit. So I think just because of timing reasons, I think that this artifact is going to be the last thing I do for this episode. I think. Is it really like this simple? Like what? Huh. Is it like something like... Okay, yeah, right, okay, there we go. That's how we do it. What is that a reference to? No, wait, yeah, let's quickly go to Bushwhack. We have to get that one over there, I think. Ugh. I want to try that and see how we do. Wait, could this one work? So I think this might work just fine. Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay. Okay, I think let's end off the episode here, shall we? And yeah. Now we have a cool 27. I could have gotten them much earlier. Birdie Num Num Seeds, famous for turning each feeding into a party. With these rare delicacies, it's really a seller's market. A bird in the hand is worth nothing unless somebody wants to buy it. A sacred documentation, moving images that defined the future of pop culture for generations. The hardest plots of life can be... the hardest plots of life can all be solved with a shower. Still life, still hope. Would you say that this painting is emotions processed through a moment of creative thought, or just that it's fine? Either way, a world without art would be a pale and pitiful place to live. The earth without art is just eh. Okay. So, next episode, I think what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna start off by doing a bit of cleanup on the second half of the Temple of the Destroyer. And depending on how quickly that goes, we might set off towards the next Doomsday device. Until then, that is when I'll see you.